punches.
So here we go, Jason Wilnis versus David Keclik. This is going to be a great fight. 85 kilograms, Richard. This is one of those again, eyes wide open.
Yeah, these guys are bangers.
So David Keclik in the red corner with the fabulous emblazoned shorts, multicolours, white, green, black, yellow, red. And in the blue corner, the ever-capable, the fabulous Jason Wilnis.
Yeah, they're certainly not taking any time testing each other out. They're both standing in the pocket, standing in front of each other.
Here we go, Richard.
Yeah, Jason Wilnis unleashing some monster shots. David getting checked. Getting woken up with some of those heavy hooks.
Well, testing the leg kicks and the hooks to the head.
Stop! Stop! No, listen. No touching, touch and fight, okay? Fight!
Stiff. Pleaser.
Definitely.
Makes for a good fight though, Richard, doesn't it? Whatever the strategy. But like you say, you're giving us the absolute fighter's thought and a trainer's perspective too, as to what you would do if you was teaching, if you was in, you was in David Keclik's corner. You're saying don't get involved. What your angles? Good advice, but he's come to fight, hasn't he? He's saying, you know what? I'm just going to do this my way.
The old Frank Sinatra.
Yes. Surprised he didn't come out to that. Nice punch, stepping knee. And again, they test each other's legs with those leg low kicks. The famous Thai low kick.
Jason Wilnis has got a very fast overhand right, like a looping right hook.
And a solid left hook and inside low kick. That was power in that, Richard.
Yeah, there was. And a nod of respect there from David.
Then you know that, and it's been solid. Wow. Now you know what, Richard? That's the fastest 3 minutes. Not for them two, of course. That I've witnessed. That just seemed to. I just seemed to suddenly click the hand and blink and the bell went. That shows that how much action's being thrown, doesn't it? When you get when the time seems to go quickly. Like I said, not for these two, of course. The 3 minutes would have felt, it's like he almost rocked him there. Yes, he did, didn't he? That's when you said he nodded, didn't you? He
kind of checked to the body.
He almost, I don't know if it's the right word, but he accepted that shot, didn't he?
A mutual nod of respect. Like, okay, you got me.
Yeah, you got me.
You got me, but not enough to drop me.
Well, that rhymes. Well, what goes on in round two, nobody knows except these two fabulous fighters here at FFC 19. And what has been an amazing already start, 3 minutes into the first round, have given us what these two seasoned pros are all about. Well, in the German word of David is being shouted around the arena. David Keclik, however you want to say it, has certainly got the crowd behind him.
Yeah, he's got the hearts and minds of the local crowd here.
Oh, and again, a stiff jab walked onto that one, didn't he? He just ate a left jab. that right hook that you talked about, Richard, dangerous, of Mr. Jason Wilnis. Mutual respect, tap of the glove there.
Stop, stop. Stop, guys. Fight.
A great matchup.
Looking to unload with that kick, just getting his distance a little bit off.
Oh, solid two kicks, but then takes two back. Oh, and he's hit the inside leg.
Yeah,
very hard to block. Oh, and he takes a big right.
That leg's gone.
He could have done. It was the inside one because hard to block the inside low kick. And that's what the Dutch are famous for.
Yeah.
Chopping legs.
I think that lead leg's gone. I think that lead leg has gone.
Yeah, it looks very unstable, doesn't it?
It's not going to take many more for that low kick.
Well,
but Jason stopped using it. I thought he'd go straight back to it.
Oh, Jason certainly isn't giving the final fight man an easy way out, Richard, is he?
No, he's not.
And like I said, credit to David to taking this fight in essence, because he could have took a lot of easier fights, couldn't he? You know, on his final fight.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of fighters would do too, wouldn't they? They'd just say, you know what, it's my last fight. Don't give me too hard a fight, please, Mr. Promoter.
Well,
you know, make me look good.
That's not how FFC roll.
Absolutely.
They always want exciting fights, and
they're getting it.
These two are really giving it their all.
Well, look at this. All he's doing now is just chop, 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 and chop again from the Dutchman. Blistering low kicks, Richard.
Yeah.
Testing times for Mr. And he gets the count, and yeah, you know what?
5, 6, 7, 8. Hands up, you're ready. Hands up, come on.
Well, he's got over 45 seconds still in this second round. Tough times for David Keclik. Oh, and he goes upstairs, and look at that, he nods and smiles. What a gladiator. Do you know what?
Modern day warrior.
Yes, he's wearing his heart on his sleeve, and he's getting punished here.
Legs are getting hurt.
Look at this, and he's and you know what? Jason's actually doing the right thing, because he's going up, down, up, down, up, down. He's trying to confuse him, and that's why his hands are dropping with the low kicks, and so he's trying to go upstairs. He's playing a tactical game.
In Thai boxing, this is called giving him a flat tire. That's
and it is.
Leg starts going up and down.
Well,
he's limping, he's hobbling.
There goes the bell. Tough times here for David Keclik as he limps to his corner.
And the inside of David's knee has gone purple.
We said it was that kick that did the damage, wasn't it? You said his leg's gone when he took the left inside. It was a bad one, and then with the right one.
Shaking his hand, and his corner's thrown the towel.
Yeah. I don't think the referee's quite seen there. Here we go, Richard. Here's some of the kicks that we've seen. Well, you know, he's going out graciously. He made the end the bell of the second round. He's given himself the toughest test, possibly of his career, you could almost say, because, you know, Jason is a tough cookie, you know, with an amazing and impressive record. He's on his, you know, he's still on his way up. You could say, well, he is on his way up. And I'm not making any excuses for David Keclik. He gave himself a tough final fight. He gave the crowd the best he could. But his legs finally give way.
Yeah. The thing is, no fighter wants to get stopped. He had to get retired on his stool by his corner. They were basically looking after his best interests.
Yes.
I mean, the writing was on the wall.
Yeah.
No fighter wants to give up.
You know what? I mean, you've even got Orsat Zovko in the ring, went over to him and, you know, shook his hand. And let's take no shine from the man from Suriname and Holland, Jason Wilnis. He came here. It's a toughie for him because he's, you know, nobody wanted him to win. So he's battling two fights there, isn't he?
He certainly is.
Yeah.
For Mr. Orsat Zovko.
Yeah, you know what? This is going to be nice. There you go. Nice sportsmanship.
One thing, maybe what you don't know. Tonight, this was last fight for David. We could choose any opponent. We could choose some weak opponent that he win. But when I discussed with him about his last fight, he said, no, I want you to bring me the best fighter in the world, but you can bring me in this moment.
Whatever we say.
Jason Wilnis is at this moment number 3 in the world. In next 3 months, maybe he will be number 1 in the world. So I respect David, and you should respect what he chose for his last fight. He could choose easy opponent, he could win. But you should
There we go. It just
this.
personifies what we were saying, Richard. And I said that I could have took. Yeah. And again, taking no shine off Jason. You know, this actually pushes Jason up the rankings, doesn't it? So, you know, it's a win-win here, really, isn't it? Look at everyone behind us, Richard. Look at everybody around the stadium. They all stood up. Here we go. And words from David.
Danke. Ich will mich ganz kurz noch ein paar Leute bedanken, die was mir jahrelang zur Seite gestanden sind in meinem Kampfgeschehen. Zum ersten mein Trainerteam, in Eddie und in Mario. Ohne euch hätte es nicht geschafft. Danke.
Unfortunately, I don't speak German, but you can imagine what he's saying now, Richard.
Dann
It's from his heart.
ein sehr großes Dankeschön
We understood that. Thank you.
an meinen Manager, Herrn Petrotti. Děkuji moc krát, vole. An meine Eltern, die was jedes Mal dabei sein haben müssen, wenn ich einen Zutz kriege oder auch nicht. Danke für die Unterstützung. An alle Freunde, natürlich auch, möchte ich mich bedanken.
For the English listeners back at home, you can roughly make out what he's saying here. He's basically thanking his trainers, his family, his friends, FFC, anyone who's believed him in the past. And this is use of the speech from the fighter.
For the chance to fight one of
Here we
the
go
best
in English.
fighter in my last fight. Thanks a lot. Und dann möchte ich mich noch ganz herzlich bei euch allen bedanken, die was jedes Jahr über die vielen Jahre hinter uns gestanden sind, hinter mir gestanden sind, mich immer angefeuert haben. Vielen Dank. Tschüss.